What's going on, everybody? Jay back again, here to do another unboxing review. Here we have before you the Legends in 3D It Chapter 2 Pennywise Half Scale Resin Bust. Now, out of all of these Legends in 3D busts, this one I've been waiting a long time for. It Chapter 2 came out in 2019, so since then I've been waiting for this statue. It's not like I ordered it in 2019. It's just I can never find it for a reasonable price. These Legends in 3D busts are so hard to find at any reasonable price. When they first are released, they're going for maybe 120, 150, maybe 170, 180. But once a few years have passed, again, they're limited to 50, 80, 1,000, stuff like that. It just, whichever one, it depends on which one you're buying. But like this one's limited to 1,000 of them. Once they make the 1,000, they don't make any more of these, so it's hard to find. And then once those retailers, they just resell these things at crazy prices. I was looking at this and I found one for 340, 450. Somebody was selling it for 750. He's gonna have to keep that one. But I finally found this one on eBay. The seller had it on sale for about 190. And the shipping and handling was another like $20. So two and change I got this for. And again, that was the most affordable one I can find. And I was like, why not? Let's do it. So again, I finally have this in my possession. Pennywise is, I would say, like my second favorite horror villain. I'm gonna have to go with Freddy Krueger as my favorite of all time, then Pennywise, and then we got with Ghostface. So those are my top three guys. But yeah, Pennywise is a legend, as you can see, legends in 3D. Gotta love this character, especially Bill Skarsgård. His adaptation of Pennywise is amazing. Can't take nothing away from Tim Curry, but this guy right here is awesome. I'm loving the Welcome to Derry series. It's just phenomenal. The way they are creating this legend in Pennywise throughout over 300 years in the show. It's really great to see. So guys, without further ado, let's get this unboxing started. I'm actually going to stop the turntable so we can get a good look at this box. All right, so here we have the front of the box. It says right on top to the left, ages 17 plus. This is not a toy. You cannot play with this thing. If you do, it's probably going to break and you just wasted a lot of money. It's an adult collectible, as you can see, not a toy, right on the top right. You got the nice photo of the statue right there of Pennywise. You got It Chapter 2 Pennywise, 1/2 scale resin bust. You got this side right here where it does say Legends in 3 dimensions. Again, Pennywise, and then 1/2 scale resin bust. We have the back here where it shows on the bottom right here. It's 778 out of 1,000. And then you have some wording here. If you want to pause that and maybe try to take a look at that. Yeah, I'm not going to read all that right now, but let's see. Yeah, you can take a pause right there and read that. Right there, you got the bottom logo of Diamond Select Toys. Same thing on this side, Legend in 3 dimensions. You do have an artwork here, once you flip this over, of Pennywise and the house. Really nice right there. Looks pretty creepy and cool. That is nice right there. All right, without further ado, let's get this thing out of the box. Also in the box, you got this letter of authenticity. Pennywise, It Chapter 2, 1/2 scale, resin bust, 0778 of 1,000. Nice little photo right there. And there it is out of the box, guys. And oh my God, this resin bust looks amazing. So much detail is in this statue right here. As you can see right there, the blood in the sewage pipe, the opening right here, just the detailing in the head, the hair, the teeth look amazing, and the eyes look awesome. This thing is really nice to look at. If you're a horror fan, Pennywise fan, you need this in your collection, guys. I've seen other people do reviews on this. I'm actually going to get close and personal with this statue. We're going to zoom in, get all the details of the suit, the hair, the makeup, the facial expressions, the eyes, the teeth, even the ears. We're going to get heavy detail into this video. So first things first, I will say the paint job isn't perfect. With, I would say, like the edging of the hair where the hairline starts, you could definitely see the white paint marks going up like on it, which is not a problem. I'm okay with it. If you want a perfect statue, you're going to have to pay over $1,000 for that. I'm okay with this one. There is a little paint scruff or a mist paint job with the lips. There's like a little white mark. I'm perfectly fine with that too, because it does look like a shine on his lips. So it's an error on this paint job, but it's a good error. So I'm not complaining about that. Besides that, this statue is amazing. All right, I'm gonna get this camera off the stand and we're gonna get a good look at this guy. All right, first off, we're gonna take a look at the bottom of this. We have Warner Bros. Entertainment Inc. 20, manufactured by Diamond Select Toys, made in China. 778 out of 1,000. This statue is limited to 1,000. All right, guys, first we're going to get started on this base. Check that out. Look at the blood. Nice and shiny. Flowing through like it was coming out of a sewage pipe. Probably the blood from Georgie's arm. That is really nice. Just the weathering on this, the dirt, the way it looks all old and rusty. That is nice. Look at that. That blood work is really, really nice. Really, really nice, guys. We're going to check the front of the base right here. That opening to the sewage pipe. Got the blood coming all the way over here. And then the opening there where Pennywise pretty much lives. And I believe he fell through this when they defeated him in It Chapter 1. When he goes, fear, and falls through there. Nice little touch to the base. Now we're going to get started on the man himself, Pennywise. Check that out, guys. That is really nice. Wow. Now he is facing down a bit, but he is looking up. Like if he's looking up towards you. But look at the detailing on that. That is phenomenal. All right, so this is what I was saying about the hair. As you can see right there, the orange, like you see that white right there, that's supposed to be painted orange, but it's not, and it's okay. From a distance, you can't see it unless you want to nitpick and check all that out. Got the detailing in the ears right there, both of them. Right there with the suit. This detailing is really, really nice. I don't know how they did it, but it looks like a type of fabric, but it's all hard resin. Really, really nice throughout the whole statue. See the back of the head right here for his hair. Really nice as well. All the way up top. Flows very nicely. Now, let's take a look at Pennywise himself. Look at his eyes right there, guys. Nice yellow and red mixed in. The paint, like I said, the paint job isn't perfect, but there's plenty of times in the movie where his paint job isn't perfect, so we're good. That's the paint scruff on the lip, the bottom lip that's a little messed up. Again, it does look like a little shimmer, a little shine, so I'm okay with that. It really does not bug me. Now check out those teeth, guys. That was made very, very well. It looks like real teeth. Like if this was a life-size statue, I'd be terrified. Got the nose underneath. Right there. Look at the eyes right there. That's a perfect spot right there. So you got the nose. Get a little zoom in on those eyes. Very nice right there. Terrifying. They are a little crooked, you know, a little cross-eyed. One's going out a little more than the other, which is perfect. The detailing in the head right here. this is one of my favorite parts of the statue. That is really nice. The way it's cracking and all old and wrinkly. That is really, really nice. I love this part of the statue. And I actually love this part of his makeup in the actual film. Really, really nice. Again, you have to go a little lower for him to actually look at you like that. And to see, because if you put the camera straight up, again, he is looking down. You have to put the camera a little lower and you get a good look at this statue right now. Guys, this is a beautiful statue. I can't complain whatsoever. Again, with that scruff mark, but it goes with it. I'm okay. And I'm glad I got to find this for about 200 bucks. Really, really nice, guys. Alright guys, that was my review on the Legends in 3D It Chapter 2 Pennywise 1/2 scale Resin Bust. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell to be the first one to see new content. I want you all to stay safe, stay clean, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.